Hi, this is Gene Fideli, and I'm delighted to introduce my latest book, The History of the Devil, a historical and biblical account of Satan's devices, fall, and eternal judgment. The History of the Devil was published in 1726 and written by Daniel Defoe, the celebrated English novelist who is more renowned for his great novel, Robinson Crusoe. But in this edition of his History of the Devil, he's published probably his greatest work of nonfiction. Within its pages, Defoe does a brilliant job unfolding the nature and actions and activities of how Satan has sought to destroy humanity from the beginning of time to his day, which was 1726 when the book was published. And he does a great job unfolding how Satan goes about deceiving mankind. He's so deceived himself that he thinks that someday he will be able to restore his former glory in heaven and replace us who are the redeemed. His goal is to destroy as many of God's children as possible while he thinks he has time to do that. So his hatred for us is extreme. Defoe does a masterful job of unfolding this in this book, The History of the Devil. And his style is one that is quite unique, and some readers may find a bit unnerving if they're not familiar with it. He does a wonderful job blending serious historical biblical truths with a bit of satire and even almost making fun of the devil, or at least how many people view him throughout history as well as in his day. Defoe's own faith in Christ and his ecclesiastical background is one that has given him the ability to really take a deep dive into this subject and unfold it in the pages of The History of the Devil. In fact, as I was putting it together and reading through it myself, I would be immensely surprised if the great English author C.S. Lewis, 200 years after Defoe himself, was very familiar with the history of the devil when he was writing his own Screwtape Letters. So The History of the Devil is a great work that I truly believe will inspire and encourage and enlighten believers, will shed a lot of light on a subject that could be very confusing, and certainly bring encouragement to us as believers, and I trust will encourage us in our walk of faith and our own journeys to glory.